Hi guys and welcome back to the channel, your number one spot for Nollywood gist and trending updates. Today's gist is another update on the ongoing court case between Fredrick Leonard and Peggy Ovire. And trust me, this latest development has got a lot of people talking. Guys, make sure you watch this video to the very end because you wouldn't want to miss any part of this update. And if you're new to the channel, you're highly welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you always be among the first to get the latest celebrity gist. And to all my amazing returning subscribers, thank you so much for your love, support, and for always coming back to watch my videos. I truly appreciate every one of you. Now, without wasting much time, let's get straight into the day's hot gist. Guys, this matter is not ending anytime soon. After all the dragging, all the allegations Peggy made against Fredrick Leonard, and all the waiting for June 23, many people believed that day would finally bring an end to the marriage saga. But my people, that was not what happened though. Instead, the court postponed the case to another date. And according to reports, one of the major issues is still the return of the bride price. Since that matter has not been settled, the judge could not conclude the case. So if you were expecting to wake up on June 23 and hear that Fredrick and Peggy are officially divorced, sorry yo, that did not happen. The case is still in court. And honestly guys, this whole thing is becoming more interesting if you've been following this story from the beginning. You'll remember everything Peggy recently accused Fredrick of on her Instagram stories. She made several serious allegations claiming that she discovered evidence that her husband had been involved with a married woman who has 4 children. She also alleged that she had questioned him about the woman while they were still dating, but according to Peggy, he repeatedly told her there was nothing going on and that they were simply friends. Peggy further claims she later discovered information that made her believe the relationship was far more than friendship. She even alleged that the woman attended their wedding and that she only realized much later that things were not what they appeared to be. Not only that, Peggy also shared messages alleging that Fredrick had failed to appear personally in court after being served and instead sent his lawyer. She said she was prepared to present what she described as evidence to support her claims. She also accused Fredrick of things that left social media completely divided. Some people believed her immediately. Others said they wanted to hear Fredrick's own side before judging anybody. Let's take a look at what Peggy posted. You said you wanted a divorce, yet you didn't show up when you were served. Please don't avoid customary court for the second time on June 23rd because I'm coming with receipts, and let's make this divorce done and dusted so both of you can finally be together. This next one says, so-called traditional Igbo man with another Igbo man's wife with 4 children. You ran to a blogger that I was lying, but when you were served and saw details of my petition, you knew I had seen one out of many. Yet refused to show up in court but sent your lawyer. What will you do if you find out that the man you are dating is sleeping with a married woman with kids? You asked him about it, but he totally denies it, saying they are just friends, and you completely believed him. You eventually got married to him. Your husband always hides the married woman in public, but privately your husband tells you how local this his friend is, just to manipulate you so you will not suspect a thing. This last one says, married women, shameless lots, please don't avoid coming to customary court June 23rd for the second time. Wow, that's actually a lot though. After this, the court hearing day came and everybody thought maybe something big would happen and maybe they would finally get divorced. But instead, the matter was pushed forward. Now here's the part that caught my attention. Only a few hours after leaving court, Peggy went straight to social media. She didn't write a long paragraph. She didn't mention anybody's name. She simply posted, "Today, someone called me a cat with 9 lives." Guys, what do you think she meant by that? Because if you've been following Peggy for a long time, you know this is how she talks. She doesn't need to mention names. She will just drop one short caption, disappear, and leave everybody thinking. Some people believe she was trying to say that no matter what she's passing through, she always survives. Others believe the post was directed at everything happening in court. And trust social media people now. They immediately started connecting the dots. And here's what they had to say about it. Princess said, but it's not good to too trust man, Sha, cause the kind of praises Peggy rained on this man on their wedding day, eh? This next one said, Nigerians would have fought for Peggy if not for that statement she made on their wedding day, defending him. The next one says, I pity Peggy. After how many years of friendship and courtship, just wasted her youthful age. May God help her. The last one said, guys, I just thought of something. What if he's the father of the married woman's children? And as for Fredrick, he has remained completely quiet. No interview, no live video, no long explanation, nothing. And honestly, that's how Fredrick has always been. When people expect him to come online and explain himself, he prefers to stay silent. Maybe he's waiting for the court case to finish, or maybe he just doesn't want to speak publicly yet. Nobody knows. But one thing is certain, this story is far from being over. The court has fixed another date, and until then, many people will continue waiting to see how this marriage saga finally ends. So guys, that's the latest update from the Fredrick Leonard and Peggy Ovire court case. For now, the matter has been postponed, which means we'll all have to wait for the next hearing to see how everything unfolds. Now, I would love to hear from you guys. Do you think the issue of the bride price will be resolved before the next court date? Or do you think this case could drag on for even longer? And after everything Peggy has shared online, do you think Fredrick should finally break his silence, or do you think it's better for him to wait until the court process is completely over before saying anything publicly? I'd really love to know what you think, so let's talk in the comments. I always enjoy reading your opinions because everyone seems to have a different perspective on this story. As always, if there are any updates, court decisions, or statements from either Fredrick or Peggy, I'll definitely bring them to you here on the channel. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of my latest Nollywood gist and trending celebrity updates. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next hot gist. Bye guys!